Real quick, before we begin this episode, I do want to discuss a few things regarding NHL 23 and the future coming up within the next month. As of this date, it is about mid-August, and NHL 23 is roughly, I would assume, a month out. And it's time to start thinking about that game and future videos and episodes. I started this channel just to have a little fun and upload this series and see where it went. And I'm going to be honest, this channel has grown quite rapidly in a few months. I never expected that. It's not like crazy big right now. I don't know what to expect for the future. I never expected people to enjoy these videos the way that they have, people commenting all the time and enjoying them. I'm glad people are enjoying the videos because I have fun making them, and we're going to continue that into NHL 23. But I do have a question I want to ask the channel, and I want people to respond and give their ideas, input, feedback, because I have to consider, do I buy a PS5 for NHL 23, which if I bought a PS5, it would be specifically to play NHL 23, or do I just play 23 on the PS4? I don't even know if they're going to be putting this out on the PS4, but I just want people to comment, and if you can, and leave your opinion on what we should do for NHL 23, because I'm looking forward to doing more of this series for 23. And real quick, to outline future plans, we're going to be doing with NHL 23, we're going to be doing a Be a Pro series. We're going to be planning to do a franchise series. I could bring in franchise mode. I used to hardcore game franchise mode when I was younger on old gen, and I haven't really touched it with the current games, any of the recent games. I haven't really touched franchise mode in years. So it'll be kind of fun to bring that back onto the channel. But we do need to figure out, are we going to be playing this on the next generation of console? But I'm going to leave that up to the fans, the people that are watching, the few people that might be watching. I don't know how many views this is going to get, but chime in real fast, because we've got about a month to get this figured out. And, well, I don't know if I'm going to be buying a PS5, because there's a lot better things that I could put money toward than buying a console just to play EA's NHL game. And let's be honest, EA's NHL series has not changed in the last, I don't know, it really hasn't even changed since NHL 16, 17, really. I mean, it's the same game every year for the most part. It's the only option we have to play NHL. But that's my little rant over at the beginning of this video. I just wanted to insert this so people can have an idea as to what to expect and where I stand and future ideas. All right, well, we just keep rolling right along here. It's December 9th, 2024, here in Season 4. We got a game coming up, back-to-back set on the road out on the East Coast. We got the New Jersey Devils coming up, and we are slated to start this game, so let's jump right into it. Inside the Rock at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Once again, this isn't our first time starting in this building. I think we've actually had one of the starts we had to end Season 2 was here, or maybe it was Season 3, I can't remember. We ended a season in this building. Save percentage just continues to hang. But hey, Jake Ottinger is putting similar numbers up to us, so I guess we're on equal stages or equal levels with Jake Ottinger. So this should be a pretty good tilt. All right, let's go out there and let's show the Devils what we're made of. Show them why we're one of the best teams in the league. I actually think we're first in the league coming into this game. And hand it up to Marchessault. He avoids a nice collision at the blue line and gets in behind the D. Mark Stone, a nice pull-up shot. Hands it up to Hughes. This line always so difficult to play against. We make a nice low pad save. Back to the point. Doogie blocked. And another block as it is in on net. I've been called Swiss cheese again. I'm actually American. Got jokes here today. Oh, there's a nice little backhander. 4 minutes of power play time. Are you serious? We rarely get double minors in this game. This is the first time in a long time I've seen a double minor. And it's going to be a high stick to Doogie. Doogie Hamilton. It's Dougie Hamilton taking the high sticking on Hischier. He's drawn blood. So this is not good. Not a good start. Hey, the blood isn't real. It's fake. He's got a ketchup packet in his glove. Here we go. for this extra long power play here for the Devils. I don't know why there's only one man in on that rush, because that was quickly ended. We have somebody off of New Jersey from last year. I don't remember who we have off New Jersey. It's someone with an S. It's not Sharon Govich, obviously. It is, that is pretty much exactly what they were looking to get to. Come on, we're getting ever closer to halfway killing this off. Just have to get in there and seal that post. Seal off the short side, and we had it. And that's Hayden Fleury getting some action here for Vegas. So Hayden Fleury, welcome to the game, my son. Even though he is not my son. There we go, played it off for Muzzin. Well, we've killed at least half of this 4-minute double minor off, so we've gotten really into this game. Look at that, we catch it even outside the post. So we're ready, we're on time tonight. We are on time. So we should see a shot from Hughes. Oh my, on the goal line, we were playing with fire. Just making it interesting. We just love to make it interesting. Big face-off. It's a D-zone win, or D-zone draw, and we make a great save. Usually we have trouble pulling myself off the post, but we get a save there. Holt's picking it up again to lead another Devils charge. This is Anthony Mantha dragging it and probably shooting. Did we get a piece of that? It's really hard to tell. But we were cutting down the angle nonetheless, and this is now Mantha. It's getting very violent out here. Sharon Govich just going to stay in front of it. Nice job by Scheifele defensively. Good forechecking pressure from Marchessault. Did we not play the Devils earlier in the season in Vegas? So I think we've gotten both games against the New Jersey Devils. Oh, that's a great snipe. I gave him a little bit of room, but that's an excellent snipe by Kuokkanen. Go Devs, go. Is he cheering for the developers? He's cheering for the developers of NHL 22. Complete homer. But I shouldn't have given it. I did give him room over to the blocker side. I should not have. This is one of those ones you're going to really have to see in the instant replay just how much room was given up. But yeah, a save could have been made there. Even though it looks like we're square from this perspective, there is definitely a little bit of room shading just inside the short side, or inside the short side post, and we just don't get a blocker to it. So there's a look at it from the puck's perspective if you just want to see it, what the puck saw on this particular shot. So because it's on the short side, I would call that kind of a weak goal, but I've let worse in at the same time. So it's how you bounce back after giving one up, which is the most important part for Jesper Bratt. He controls the possession on the break-in, and we just stick it away. And then in the middle, brought in by Monahan. He hands it off to no one basically, but Theodore picks him up. And then brought into corner by Gallagher, low to high. A weak little one-timer from Perron. Will we see a shot from Holtz here? It looks like he's got right into the glove. And because I have no friends, we will take a whistle. Pretty early, we found some confidence on that glove side. We just do narrowly turn that into the corner. As it's finally cleared the length of the ice, I'm just going to get out here and do that. Whatever the hell that was. And a good crunch on the boards at the blue line. This is the final seconds of the period ticking down. Darnell Nurse dumps it in. And that's it for the first 20 minutes. Only one ugly moment in that entire period, and it was the snipe on the short side by Kuokkanen. As we begin the second period, we've kept it pretty simple. We've seen 11 shots. We've not really looked all that, distraught in the net. We've looked very calm. We've made good saves when we've had to. Nothing too testing from the Devils so far, so we'll find out how this period evolves and how the game evolves. Through center, it's picked up by Stone as he is taken into the boards by the defense, but he just shrugged that one off. Back to the point, Hamilton brings it in, pulls up, tries a nifty move to get to the inside. It didn't work out for him as the Devils now try to break it out, but a great stick by Scheifele completely prevents that, and a lost drop pass as Hughes has it now. He windmills to the inside, still with possession, and we are just met by the forward for the Devils, rather. I don't know why I was saying defender, but we defended the puck well. And somehow it never went in. I think that was Jack Hughes who was right on top of us. It sure was. We're sliding around a little bit. I like that we keep it in front of us. And we just keep it calm on the offensive side of the puck. This is not a great game for us from an offensive perspective. We're on our angle. Oh, we do kick it out. We do have the recovery. We have the movement to recover to these awkward rebounds. He was going to try to walk out, and I think they just missed it on the far side. It's still held in, though, crucially by Kulikov. get on our feet, as it's not out. It is still held in by the Devils. Holtz shoots back, tried to shoot back against the blocker side. It is big pressure from the Devils right now. Can we get it out? And finally, we have some possession. Still not escaped, and now this is Jack Hughes over the Brat, and he tried to test us with a slap shot, but he didn't even get it on the net. Trying to break it in, and gave it up for Mantha. Oh, it went off of us or through us and off the post, so a very close call with that one. As Sean Monahan in the slot area, turned aside by Ottinger, but it's still held in by Gallagher. As Murphy, a great try, deflected out of play on the save from Jake Ottinger. So I am going to probably put this in the video, but if you want to see the Mantha try and just how close this was, it's kind of one of those things where it glitches a little bit underneath the pad, but I could see this going just underneath the pad and squeaking out the other side, and then it just rolls to the post, and it's going to hit the outside of the post and deflect away. So that's how close we came to giving that one up. He's in, and over that blocker side, we get a break that he shot it over the net. Jonathan Marchessault, a loose puck move to the inside, feeds it back door. It's still in the crease and in. Mark Scheifele, he scores, and his 12th goal of the season has tied this game at 1. And that's why you make the big saves in this game. You keep your team in it. You limit the chances for the opposition, and you give your boys a chance to score and tie this game up. It was kind of loose, a bit of a scramble maybe for Ottinger in the crease, and Scheifele taps it home. So Mark Scheifele manning what I believe is our first line, and you got to count on your top 2 lines to score. It is definitely our top 6, and they're doing some more work with Crafty behind the back passes at Prudential Center, but I'm going to silence that crowd. Oh my goodness, that was way too close for my comfort levels. So after that save, the Devils chant has died down. I told you we were going to shut these fans down. Yep, was expecting a Holtz shot. We make a nice save, and then we had to get back after the rebound went right to Mantha. Good thing he did, because we didn't recover in time. And then a snipe by Monahan, and we have taken a 2-1 lead. So it went from a huge miss on one end to a complete top-shelf snipe on the other end. Sean Monahan putting it right where Mom hides the cookies, in the top corner there of the upper shelf. That's beautiful. Lovely to look at it. All right, we have found a lead in this game. This is a crucial step for us. We've made some big saves when we've needed it, and it's given our team a chance to take this lead now. Let's hold on to it. Camilleri to Hughes. Hughes back to Subban. Subban was going for a rip. Sean Monahan, he's got a goal in this game. Can he get 2? Between the legs, fancy as you do, and then saved by Ottinger. Will we see a Devil shot here? It's a very goofy backhander that missed the net wide, so we don't have to deal with that shot. Have to be ready for anything coming from the point. Back to Sharon Govich. It was a nice drop pass, and he gets a return pass as we turn it away. 1 second and done, and that's it. We're going to end the period up 2-1. A huge period there for Vegas. We not only tied the game, but we also took the lead, so the routine is in place. Let's shut the door now. Final 20 minutes here in New Jersey, and this is what it's all about. Having the lead, going into the third period, and the opportunity to win a game and also keep the save percentage intact. We have every opportunity in front of us. Let's not give it up. A nice low pad save. Holtz is wide on the wing, and just a very routine grab with the glove against the body. I know I put him under a lot of pressure by playing it. Oh, a colossal save on the turnover. And that's going to keep things at 2-1. He's going to lead the Vegas attack. A couple moves to the inside, outside, stick lifting, trying everything he can to make something happen. Never like to see it when it's Jack Hughes, man. Bearing down on you. Oh, we get that one. And we'll just let Nurse figure this out. But he's got it now, and he's got the rebound, and he's got a goal. And Mark Scheifele, we're up 3-1 now as he scores his second goal of the game. 1 chance denied, second chance score. And that's big. We really need that. It'll put a cushion on our lead. It'll allow me to relax a little bit more in the net. It doesn't mean I want to get scored on, but if we do get scored on, we've got a 3-1 lead. All right, Shifes has showed up in this game. It's good to see. And it's good to see us continuing to get offense here into the third period. We started a little bit slow, but we've seemed to have found our legs. Feeding Marchessault, and again, Scheifele looking for the hat trick. He was so close as he was. Stone moving to the inside, and he's just well defended. Just too much defense there to do that all on his own. A little bit sloppy now. It's kind of comical watching the play through the neutral zone. No one can find a way in, but Jack Hughes eventually does. And then a stolen feed by Perron. And there's a dump in. Wow, we really arced out to go get it, and now we've got it. That will just let Darnell Nurse, you freaking idiots. I never should trust you guys to do that ever again. I think they just like to give me little miniature heart attacks. They enjoy this. It's all for theater. Monahan down low. A very close try for David Perron. On the boards, walking along the point. I don't know why a one-timer from there. It was blocked down anyway. Subban up to Sharangovich. He's going to have a tough time making that work as Stone barrel rolled into him. Scheifele does, but for some reason, it's underneath you. Oh, my goodness. And the refs just blow it dead. It's on the post. Good win by Scheifele and a crank on by the defender. This is Stone. Back up to Scheifele. He tried on the short side. There's just not a whole lot of room there. Good win by Scheifele. Theodore scores! And Shea Theodore through traffic. I'm not entirely sure if it did go off of a Devils player in front. And I love that guy's shadow boxing. He's enjoying this game as one of the road fans in this building. No, I think it just beats Ottinger clean. And I can't tell you. I don't know if it's traffic or what. But I'm kind of surprised that went in. I was not expecting that to go in. Well, all right, Vegas. There's no reason for us to lose this game. There's absolutely no reason for us to lose this game at this stage of things. Let's see what happens with Holtz. He rolls it up to Hischier. He can't get the shot away as Theodore defended it well. And over to Scheifele. He's still looking for a hat trick. He's getting very adventurous, and that was very brave to do the between the legs move and then scoring. We're just pouring it on. It's a hat trick for Mark Scheifele on the road. He is feeling courageous tonight. He dangled PK Subban right out of his shorts. There is no recovering from that. And Jake Onger, the last line of defense, he couldn't keep it out either. Mark Scheifele is playing on a different level of confidence right now, and it's helping the offense. All right, we can kind of settle down a little bit now. We've got that 5-1 advantage. Hopefully we just keep the puck down in their end and force these guys to go 200 feet. I think that's got to be the strategy. Play for your goaltender now, and the rest will sort itself out. Keeping it down there. Here, this is me. It's not going in. We're not going to have a Brady Shea situation. All right, so despite my attempts to get it out, the Devils still had possession. The keyword being had, as they no longer do. Now it's Scheifele in the slot. He's going for number 4. We've got a delayed penalty. Vegas to the first power play of the night. We've got interference, and it's PK Subban going to the box. If he interfered with Scheifele, it's going to be kind of funny in a way, because Scheifele is the guy. It's on Scheifele. Well, what do you know? I think he's just angry that Scheifele went between the legs on him. All right, well, I imagine the New Jersey Devils might try to push for offense. It looks like it's going to be the case. They're not done with attacking. He just had to go and do that. He just had to go and score shorthanded on the frickin' blocker side, and it's Yanni Kuokkanen. I don't know what the deal is, but this guy can put the puck past me on the blocker side like it's magic. There's some voodoo working against us on that blocker side tonight. Yeah, I know. I put my hands up too, Sean. I put my hands up too. Well, that's going to leave me with a little bit of a sour taste, but it's not the end of the world. We've seen enough shots that it should be a 900 save percentage. The New Jersey just had to freaking go for it shorthanded. They just had to do it. Zaitsev over to Kuokkanen on the stick side. Please, not again. Perron, guys, just pin it down there. Carlson going for offense. He scores on the power play, and that's definitely the nail in the coffin. If this game wasn't already over, well, it's definitely over now. We're going to send that Vegas fan home extremely happy because this is a guaranteed win. It's a rebound, and then Jake Ottinger just having a nightmare game. Basically, his team has really hung him out to dry in this one. I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. Oh, and just off the skate as well. Vegas, Golden Knights goal. I mean, he's chanting it like it's a home game for us. It's Hughes having a rip. But we've got the save. Holtz, I swear if they score again, my night will be ruined. Okay, thank you for the defense. Final seconds tick down. One more shot, and that's it. We go on the road. We play a really solid game in New Jersey. Not perfect, but Yanni Kuokkanen was my kryptonite on that stick side tonight. But other than that, I mean, we definitely had a chance at a shutout. The save percentage is still going to look very nice. And, I mean, importantly, we get the W. It's the only thing that matters at the end of the night. Back from a great New Jersey Devils game on the road in Newark. And we put together a pretty nice 920 save percentage. 2 goals against on 25 shots. Jani Kuokkanen being the one guy that was preventing things from being perfect on 2 different occasions. So I'm pretty happy with that game. Let's just roll on to the next one. What's up, Coach Trudeau? What you got to say to me? I didn't even make a promise. I won you the game. I mean, I let 2 pass me, but I won you the game. This is why I'm going to leave Vegas one day. The coaches around here, they don't appreciate what they see. Well, we roll onward. I was hoping we would get the start in Columbus just to have a change of scenery for where we're playing. We always seem to play the same teams, but it looks like, once again, we've been entrusted to start against the Chicago Blackhawks. And coming into this game, it sucks because we lost on the road in Columbus, but we were the first place team in the league and had or may still have a lead in the Pacific Division. In fact, we've dropped to 3rd in the Pacific. You see at the bottom of the screen there. This is a big game for us to get big points. Let's just jump right in. All right, getting a start on the road. I think this is the first time ever inside United Center in the career. So a big start against the Blackhawks. This is a team we faced earlier in the season as Caden Primo is given the start. He has a pretty nice save percentage, decent numbers, but just a few games. Well, I mean, we haven't played too many more games than he has, to be honest. But, yeah, we're getting ever closer to 900. It would be nice to have a good start here in Chicago. Well, an always amazing Original 6 atmosphere to be playing in here against the Blackhawks. Let's go out and show these guys what we're made of. We face them on the road here. Kirby Dach brings it in. Johnny Gaudreau, a member of the Hawks, and we have a simple save to start this game. It gets us into the game early. We've got Kirby Dach tracking it right in, and we're just going to stop it right there. First minute into the game, and another face-off win here and a shot toward the net, but it's not on the net. No, oh my goodness. The confidence by Mark Stone. I mean, this guy, don't get cocky out there, but he can pull that move off. I love it. We got AI pulling off spin moves and between the legs dekes. All right, as long as Johnny Gaudreau and the Blackhawks don't do the same thing to me, I don't want to see them doing any spin moves or between the legs moves to that. Seth Jones looked like the controller died for a second on that one. Hopefully my controller doesn't die on the save when we need it. Oh, he lost sight of it, and he did lose control as well, but he lost sight of it. That was huge. Claude Giroux, Kubalik is getting very intense in front of the net. Jones again, going to shoot. Oh my goodness, almost let that pass me. That could have been danger zone and not the good kind. Doesn't let it disturb him, and a low shot to the pad. A penalty coming up, and Vegas to the power play after the touch up by Chicago. It's going to be Seth Jones going. He interfered with one of our players. I did not see it when it happened live, but we'll see it now. It's Sean Monahan. We have a pretty good power play on the season. There's no reason we can't score. We were very close on the first attempt in this game, and now a one-timer off the mask. So the power play is awake to start this game. Cleared out. Is it going to go all the way down? It is. I don't have any way of chasing that one down, but that's fine. And there's the clear. I'm going to only have one way to play this, and that'll be behind the net. And now I go deep. If you guys are paying attention and going deep, I could have got it to you. I just kind of took a chance, and now it's worked out because now Marchessault, he's got Stone. He feeds Stone. Why would you feed him that late? That didn't work out at all. We had a great opportunity. Here you go. Go long. Oh, it's too deep. Way too long. And once again, we'll try this again. Thank you, Hamilton. Ulivi. Someone's got it. We've got a penalty coming up, I think. I know the camera was down there. It's a hooking call. And I think it's going to be Chicago. Yep, they're right back to the box. So just as one penalty is expiring, Eetu Luosterainen has taken a hooking penalty to put the Hawks down temporarily. 2 men for about 7 seconds. It's essentially just going to be another power play. All right, so despite our troubles on the first power play, we get another shot at redemption here. Now, the Hawks, for a brief moment, will be down 2 men. Can we take advantage of it? It looks like that is all for naught. It doesn't matter now. May we get here? Only just. Here you go. That was not how that was intended to be executed, but it's not in my net. That's all that matters. When we have possession, and that's a start. Oh my. I feel bad for Yul Levy. That was ever close to the face. If you ask me, win it to Pietrangelo and then feed Hamilton a one-timer. And instead, we just take the shot from Pietrangelo, which wasn't even on net. And now they're not even in one-timing position anymore. Seth Jones flips it out. I think I'm only going to have a chance to get this here. So I see Monahan, but he's not going where I want him to go. Here you go. Look at that. It's in the bench. Sorry. And here comes Alex DeBrincat. This is a very dangerous line, very fast line for the Blackhawks. Lots of goal-scoring capability here. Up to Gallagher on a just barely onside play, and then a kind of a goofy backhander. Kubalik. I'm not asking for it, just to be completely fair. Here, I got help on that backside. Unfortunately for ourselves, Radulov, we see our first shot in a long time. I can't do anything about that. Not for Seth Jones, and we've handled that as well. All kinds of chances. Can Sean Monahan strike? No, that's it. Should be the end of the period in the corner. We definitely had our chances. Came close, 2 power plays, but no dice. Both teams scoreless at the end of 20. Well, you may expect this, you may not expect this. It is pretty lopsided. It's 17 shots on the Vegas side of things to Chicago's 5 shots on the net. So, yes, you want to talk about lopsided. This game is lopsided. We're getting ever closer to 20 shots on the net before we've even hit the halfway point in this game. Kirby Dach muscled away by Hamilton. We've still got to worry about DeBrincat and Gaudreau as 2 scoring threats and shooting threats on this team, as they have possession right now. With nearly a very dangerous hit. There is a penalty, but it's not going to be for the initial hit. It's going to be interference, but he was very close to calling either a behind the back hit or a board or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, he does take 2 minutes in penalties, and he puts us down a man for the first time. Okay, we go down a man for the first time in this game, and I can see Chicago definitely... Ooh, that was deflected into the bench. Well, I can definitely see and tell you that Chicago has got one-timing options on this power play. He has it across the blue line. Might be a shot from Strome. Oh, no. You know, if only you could have handled the initial rebound there, we could have got that out really soon. This is making me nervous. I don't even know what to do here. We need to really get a whistle here. If we can control it. Oh, doing splits. Rest in peace to groin. Oh my God. Some blocks in front. What a hectic moment in the crease for me there. Chicago running out of time on the power play, but they're not running out of chances. Oh my. Off the boards. We get our man back out of the box. Even strength, even terms on both sides now. A little more confident offensively. That stick side continues to be a bit of a small weakness, but we get the post to help us out. Somebody get it figured out over there on those boards. Somebody. Eventually, that might be a penalty. Hand is up. Scheifele is going. The delayed penalty, finally a touch. And Mark Scheifele has taken his second interference penalty in a row. Not been a good second period for Mark Scheifele. He gets way too... He's really battling hard for that puck with Kubalik, but he gets just way too over the line. And the referees have decided he needs to go spend some minutes in timeout. I don't like it. This is DeBrincat and Gaudreau on the same power play unit. Get a whistle. Oh, that's unfortunate. Johnny Gaudreau, you're the luckiest man in human history. That actually might be a bit of an exaggeration, but that is still a very fortunate bounce. Well, I mean, it's not a fortunate bounce for me. It's a fortunate bounce for Gaudreau. We make actually a stand-up save, and then it's kind of somewhere in the crease. We are like 20 feet taller than Johnny Gaudreau. I'm actually the same height as Gaudreau in real life, but yeah, we just don't get the rebound bounce that we needed to be able to. We just tower over those two guys. You knew that power play was going to score. All right, first team on the board tonight is the Chicago Blackhawks. They have ended the shutout. I don't feel too bad about, power play goals, especially when it's a tough bounce like that. If my guys get one and they pick me up, that's the only thing that's going to matter at this point. It's just forgetting about it, making the next save. We do stop the DeBrincat on the stick side. We got to find something offensively in this game. We've definitely had our chances. A very weird block. There it is, Monahan. This could be a breakaway. A great job to see it. He saw it a little too late for my taste, but he did create a good chance for Monahan. I mean, it feels like, have we even seen 10 shots in this game? I don't know. what we've seen in this game. The good news is our defense has really limited the chances for Chicago. We've limited second chance opportunities. Weird dumping after he gained the blue line, but I guess he just wanted to get 200 feet away. But you're not keeping Giroux. Kubalik. These guys are just off the mark. They need to really readjust the sights on some of these shots because they are... But it is held in. It's held in by Dougie Hamilton. Come on, Marchessault. Where in the hell did that go? What the hell? What was that? Did you see it bounce up? Pad save on the toe of Primo. It bounces up into the air. Did it go off the crossbar? No, freaking off the post. And then pops way up. I'm trying to track it for you guys. Falls down in front of Primo. I mean, he couldn't have gotten a friendlier bounce off of that one. And then, oh my, right to Scheifele, I'm sorry. And then he covers up. There it is again. They're showing it now. It falls right in front of him, especially on this end of the ice, but that might change. Gaudreau. Why do we have to keep making stand-up saves on Johnny Gaudreau or on these guys? It's on anyone. I don't care. We're going old school tonight. We got a really, really tight game here. Goaltender's battle. I don't know if you could really call it a goaltender's battle. The shots are so far apart for both teams that Caden Primo he's doing a fantastic job with all the shots he's seen. I've let one in on about 11. So he's seen about 30. The Brincat over to Gaudreau. That's a killer. And that sucks for me. Gaudreau just has my number tonight. You know, I'm reading this pass across. I adjust very well, and I mean, maybe it's the depth. I always point to depth as being such a crucial part of this game, but it is. If you're too deep in your crease, they will burn you. A sniper, a guy that can shoot it like Gaudreau can, they're going to burn you. That's a tough one to give up. We haven't found any offense in this game, despite all the shots we've put on net. We've made it too easy for Primo. We're kind of crashing the net there, but it doesn't matter. If you don't get to the loose puck and you don't put it home, we're still being shut out. At the end of the day, I can only give up one goal, and we still lose if we don't score. All right, Blackhawks, can we just see a few shots? Just some practice shots, some warm-up shots. Oh my God. I'm just trying to have a heart attack. We got to start putting something past Primo. We can't let the shutout happen tonight. Dougie Hamilton, we're making it really easy. He stopped everything he's seen so far. Hamilton inside out. Gaudreau. Oh my God. Do something. Oh, what a dive by Kirby Dach. He's trying to draw something. I know he is. Come on. Come on. A nice interchange with Marchessault. Dougie, shoot it. Tipped. It went off of a defender in front. Come on. When you're shooting it in traffic like that, it's not helping anyone. Played all the way back behind the blue line in our end after the offensive zone face-off by Nurse. Nurse rebound, and a very... Oh, they're waving. No way. You're going to wave that off. I guess he did bump into him. He had the first shot, the rebound, and as he's going to get the rebound, I mean, the puck is there. It's fair play, but they're going to wave. They're going to, of course, wave us off. I've had goals where the other team has scored on me and bumped into me, and they haven't looked at it or waved it off. So the fact that they're going to wave this off is kind of ridiculous. I feel bad for Darnell Nurse. It's not going to count. We really, really needed that. We need one. We're running out of time here to get 2 goals in this game. The shots are kind of crazy. 32-13 in favor of Vegas. Oh my... Can you guys just please let me just see the shot? Just let me see the shot. I mean, Dougie, the puck is way behind the net, and I don't know why you're still shoving him there. That is a complete brainless type of play. This is just unfortunate. This Hawks team has scored on the power play already. It was Johnny Gaudreau. Let's not let them do another one. Giroux. I just give up. I just give up, man. Hey, Dougie, maybe you don't want to take a penalty anymore. We're definitely not winning this game now. Oh, my God. I'm done. I'm done. Man, we really didn't need that game. At 736, that's going to tank the save percentage a bit. And we got shut out. So, we didn't get any offense in that game.